Hi, I am Sister Sue Ernster, and I currently serve on the FSPA leadership team as the president. And since I have been in lacrosse for the last 12 years, I've had the privilege of living next to the Boys and Girls Club here in lacrosse, the Matthew Club. And I currently serve on their board. And as we've gotten to know each other better through the vicinity in the neighborhood and the work of the Boys and Girls Club in the greater lacrosse area, it seemed very fitting that we help sponsor some of the work of the Boys and Girls Club as they are fulfilling our mission of really disrupting our current systems so that all can live in a much healthier way. And I'm going to turn it over to Jake to share a bit about the different programs that we've helped sponsor.
Well, thank you, Sister Sue. I'm Jake Erickson, CEO of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater La Crosse, and I've had the privilege and honor of working for our organization for over 30 years, believe it or not, and just watched our mission grow in La Crosse County. We're in 8 locations right now, 8 clubs, and soon to be 9 with a new club in Onalaska, and building a workforce development center for kids on the north side of La Crosse. And what's so special about our growth in the lacrosse community is all the partners that have helped make that happen. And FSPA has been right alongside the Boys and Girls Club and supporting kids and in all of our clubs in so many different ways. I mean, the number of programs that FSPA has supported is almost endless, whether it's our mental health program or helping kids in the Matthew Hamilton neighborhood, academic programming, some of our self-sufficiency programming, our B grade graduate program. We have full-time staff that are in the local high schools that are helping kids to get across that graduation line, and FSPA has helped support that. And just a lot of our basic needs that we provide for kids, whether it's a nightly meal at one of our clubs or a birthday present or something to lift them up around the holidays. That's also happening from support from FSPA and our clubs at Northside Elementary and Hamilton Elementary School. And just again, the number of initiatives that FSPA has supported to help move our mission forward. We are so thankful for all of that, and that's helping us accomplish all of our goals at the Boys and Girls Club.
Jake, would you mind sharing a bit about the mental health initiative that you all have embarked on with different partners, including Mayo here in La Crosse? Because you're seeing needs and you are one of the places that the students trust to be able to go to for that help. So could you share a bit about that and the workforce development?
Yeah, I certainly can. I mean, I'm really proud of our mental health initiative. It started about 8 years ago with just an idea of bringing in mental health professionals into our clubs to work directly with some of our highest need kids. And that was 8 years ago. And since then, we've been able to expand, and we have 5 full-time staff in our clubs that are working directly with our kids. Laquita, who was our original staff member, is now the director of that program, and she has 4 specialists underneath her. And it is immediate and same day access for kids and families that may need support. And that support is at every level possible. Mayo's helped make that happen. FSPA, the county, our school districts. It is a true community collaboration that's bringing these services directly into our clubs. So really, really proud of that. And believe it or not, all 5 of our professionals have a tie to Viterbo University, which is obviously a big partner of FSPA too. And it just goes to show you what we can accomplish when we all come together. And then our new initiative at the club is our Workforce Development Center. We're going to be building a center on the north side of La Crosse. It's about a $10 million initiative right now to not only build out space, but also to offer programming, to have incentives for kids, to help get kids right into a career out of high school or get them prepared for what's next. It could be a technical college. It could be a 4-year school. But as much as possible, preparing kids and creating as many pathways as we can for them for whatever the next step in their life is. And it's so neat because the number of partners in this community that are going to join us in that initiative, it's going to be a huge success.
Could you elaborate a bit on the Be Great Graduate? Because I know that's one that we've helped fund over the years. And if you could talk also about the meals that you serve in the evenings, because I know during the pandemic, you helped meet the needs of your the students by taking meals to the families. So if you could talk a bit about that, as well as your programming where you work with, like you offer the family meals.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, we really pride ourselves in offering basic needs at the club. I mean, there's so many things that happen in our organization and so many great programmings, but really making sure that we're taking care of kids' basic needs and food is a big part of that. Making sure that our kids get an evening meal before they go home, so that they're prepared for the next day. In the summer, we offer breakfast, lunch, and send dinner home for kids so they can get 3 meals a day at the club, and that's in partnership with FSPA support. The Salvation Army is involved with that initiative, the YMCA, and so our partners also help make that happen. In all of it, really, Sister Sue, it's giving kids the childhood experience they deserve. So the basic needs initiatives, all of the great programs that we have, whether it's fine arts, kids can learn how to play an instrument, academic support, opportunities just to come to our club and be in the gymnasium or in our game rooms or art rooms and just be with other kids and around great mentors. It's just giving them that experience that they deserve in a safe place. And then, like we said, the workforce development is creating pathways, but this Be Great Graduate program, I'm really proud of that. We're in 2 local high schools right now. The goal would be we get in every county high school at some point, and that is providing basic need support for kids during the school day. Not necessarily tutoring. There's a lot of those services already available in schools, but what is getting in the way of education? And sometimes that's just not getting to school. Like transportation could be an issue. Maybe that's not having the confidence that they need because they don't have clean clothes. Those are the type of things that we're in high schools and building relationships with kids and figuring out what is that need that maybe is getting in the way of education.
And can you share a bit about how many different because you share at the board meetings, how many people you have coming daily. So,
Yeah.
and that there's no fee, that people do not have to pay to be able to come, correct?
Yeah, there is no fee. I mean, some of our summer programs have a small fee. In the city of La Crosse right now, all of our clubs are zero charge. So all of the programs and initiatives that we have, other than our athletic program, but there are scholarships available for kids, even if there is a fee. So we really pride ourselves on not having any kind of charge, especially for our team members, that's going to get in the way of kids attending our clubs. And I hope we can continue that moving forward. And you talk about our membership, and we have over 4,000 members right now in the La Crosse County. It's going to be 4,500 members, I think, at the end of this year with opening up a new club. Besides that, we're reaching another 10,000 kids annually with some of our outreach programs, like our athletic tournaments and leagues and games that we host at all of our locations. And with that, we're close to serving 1,000 kids a day. That's been our goal. It was our goal right as COVID hit, and we shut down for a little bit, only for 82 days, and got reopened as quick as possible. And we've built that membership back up, and we're back on that goal of reaching 1,000 kids on an average on a daily basis. So something to be really proud of.
Jake, is there anything else you would like to share about the Boys and Girls Club of Greater La Crosse? I, on behalf of FSPA, am grateful that we can partner with you all in a way that is really helping to change society for the better, because I know that the students that come to the club count the club as one of their safe places, and they don't always have safe places. And so to be able to offer that is a gift. So thank you for doing that.
Well, thank you, and you're providing that gift and helping make that happen. And there's been so many lives that have been changed at the Boys and Girls Club thanks to support from people like FSPA. And I also think about some of our alumni and some of our toughest kids. When I say toughest, I mean that have had some major challenges in their lives, have been members of the Hamilton Club and the Matthew Club, and then they've gone to work for FSPA. I can think of two or three young ladies just off the top of my head that, we weren't quite sure where they were going to be when they graduated high school or even, beyond. And then they went to work for FSPA, and there's just so many great success stories and so many things that are happening for kids in our community. And we just can't thank you, Sister Sue, and your organization for helping make that happen.
Is that enough, Rochelle?